Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. This is the walkthrough of my mini album I made using Photoplay's Willow Creek Highlands collection. This was a great farmhouse theme collection with lots of cute animals, and of course there is the Highlands cattle. So let me make a little room and then we'll do the quick walkthrough of this. There is a tutorial and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a second. All right, so obviously it is a barn-shaped mini album. And the way this came about is when I was at Country Craft Creations in Utah, or earlier in May of 2024, there was a Doodlebug pop-up shop, and there was the cutest Doodlebug barn mini album. And so I ended up making one with the Doodlebug collection. I gave it to someone. I don't have a tutorial on that, but I thought, it'd be fun to do in not such a cutesy style. So the Willow Creek Highlands collection just came out, so I had my eye on that and decided to go ahead and do this. Now, a couple other ladies from the design team have done or are doing a tutorial using this collection just because it's so cute. So if this isn't the project for you, just search in Country Craft Creations for other tutorials because there are other projects going on. So I did put some ribbon here. I don't know if it's going to stay. It's not my favorite, but just to show you that that is an option. In the tutorial, I show you how to make the cutout. I mean, it's not difficult. You measure up 2.5 inches, cut it. It's pretty easy, but go ahead and look at the tutorial and see how easy that is. You can decorate it like me, and I show you the papers I cut, or just make the album and go crazy. I'm going to talk about where I got some of the images in case you want to make this so you can remember what papers to save. So that's a sticker. This is a sticker. This came from this one of the one of the papers that you'll have to cut that out. There are a couple really cute signs, and I'll show you some other ones. I did pop this up so this is dimensional. I'll show you how I make the barn door. Now I did use magnets in this, and this would be great to put a photo here introducing you to the family. You could just peel this sticker off. It would come off fairly easily. I didn't put it down with glue. There is also a tuck spot here, but instead of that, I put this banner just because I thought that looked real pretty on the cover. I did have some teeny little brads in my stash that I used as little door handles for the door. I'll show you how to make this door too. And then we open it up, and inside the front cover is a pocket. And I have a couple of cut aparts. I had this extra paper. I didn't have much. There was not much paper, but I might make another cut apart. So I just stuck it in there. This was one of the cut aparts. That was on the back of this B paper. So if you're going to do it like me, just watch how you cut the paper. And these were a couple more of the cut aparts. There were these on the sticker sheet, and I just backed them on some black cardstock, tied some ribbons where I could, or jute twine, and put that in. This is a sticker just layered up on some different things. So here's room for a 4x6 photo. This is just a little card tucked in, and these are of course open, so you can put a photo there. Now I made this a smaller page, but I loved the form so much that I had sort of a 1.5-page spread. That's a 4¼ by 4¼ cut apart, and again it's open. I just took this sticker and popped it on some cardstock. And I liked this guy, so I gave him a special place of his own and made a tag. I added this sticker onto some black cardstock and made him a tuck spot. And then the cow theme really comes to play here. So loved this guy. And then this is just another spot you could put some photos. Love my herd. Of course, that could apply to your family, not just the cows. And then that gives you room for 2 4x6 photos. I did add things onto here. You could just cover that, or you could gently peel this up. I should have made this a tuck spot, but I didn't. So on this page, we've got this which will open like that. So room for a couple of pictures there. And then there's this little tuck spot at the side, which has a 3x4 cut apart, a button from the collection, and a piece of jute twine just tied in a little bow. And then that's a sticker. Loved the sunflowers on here, and I loved how there was teal in it, so that matched real nicely with this chicken wire. This is open, so you could add a little photo under there. And then this is a smaller, it's 4x5, so you could just crop down a photo if you have lots of sky or something in there. Just take that down and add it right onto here. These were stickers. This is a cut apart. That's just a scrap of paper. This I popped up on some black cardstock. It's got a couple of layers of black cardstock here, so it didn't slope down. This is a cut apart. I actually had two of these left over, and I just cut the bow out of one, glued it up at the top, but left the bottom so the tails of the bow could dangle, and just sort of peekaboo right there. And that's a sticker. Loved this and loved the greens. I mean, these are so adorable, aren't they? So this is open. You could add a photo onto here. You could still see some of the roosters, but this opens up this way as well. There's just a sticker, a place for a 4x4 photo, and a smaller than 4x6 photo there. Those roosters were from the sticker sheet. Here we have roosters, just a flip. This was from that one sheet that had the farmhouse sign. It was just all different signs, and the clock, you can't see it, but there's a small brad there just to add a little dimension. This is glued onto 3 or 4 pieces of cardstock just to raise that up. There's the resin sign. I just tried to make that as if it was a little vignette, maybe on your wall. And then there's a picture of the 2 cows. I thought that was cute. There was this shelf and the sticker, and that's raised up. I don't think you can see it, but it's as if the cow photograph was leaning on the shelf. So again, there's that. And then the last page is this always stay humble and kind cut apart, and room to put photos on both those sides. And this is a tuck spot where we've got the barn, because it's an adorable barn. It's got the Highland cows there. And here's a cow with the flowers on it, his friend the pig, and the lamb. And then there's room for a small photo there. The back side just has this barn paper, just because it was pretty, but I could have put the cow paper there. So again, the tutorial shows you how to cut this out. I use lightweight chipboard, which is available at Country Craft Creations. Then I covered it with the black cardstock. I show you how to cut this out as well, and uh, the pattern paper, and then how to add things onto the pages. I did bind this with my mini cinch. You could use rings here, 2 or 3, if you wanted to. I honestly didn't have any rings, and I had the cinch, so that's how I did that. So I hope you enjoyed this project. It was so much fun to make. All the materials, of course, can be found at Country Craft Creations. The links for them will be in the description box. Thanks so much for watching, and have a fabulous